welcome to my channel. This is my weight loss journey. My name is Kristen and I am happy to have you guys here. Thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoy this really flattering angle. I'm dog sitting this week, so I don't have any of my normal equipment with me, so you are getting this. But I really felt like this information that I'm going to share with you guys today is extremely valuable, and I wish I would have found it sooner. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today are the vitamin situation. Now, I have seen a lot of videos where people talk about just taking a multivitamin and they're good to go and blah, 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 blah. Well, everybody is different. So everybody's journey is going to be a little bit different. So I'm just going to share what I've done since day one and kind of how I've progressed to get where I am right now. For those of you who don't know, I have cancer. This came out after I had surgery. They found a tumor after I lost about 100 pounds. They found a tumor, and we were able to get that removed. And so now I just get scanned for other tumor cell or other tumors within my body, and I will either undergo radiation or I will have them surgically removed each time they find one. Wonderful. But aside from that, so I've had a lot of like health issues. So since day one, so I had surgery on February the 8th of 2019. I have been extremely lethargic, extremely weak, a lot of hair loss. I have naturally really thick hair, but now you can like see through it, and I used to not be able to do that. Every time I take a shower or brush my hair or run my hands through my hair or whatever, I am finding clumps of hair. And so that has been something that I didn't notice right away. It took about 3 months for me to notice that. Like it wasn't bad, I guess, up until the 3rd month, and then all of a sudden it was balls, chunks of hair. Like I was cleaning my brush out once every 2 days. So it was a lot. And then there was some in the shower already from shampooing and conditioning. But anyway, so I have been under extreme malnutrition since day one. So this is what I've done. So I do have some notes here that I made just to help me stay on track. So the first thing I tried was a chewable multivitamin. It's a chewable bariatric multivitamin by Procare. It did nothing. Okay, no, hang on, I shouldn't say that. It did do something. Like it was giving me the nutrition that I needed. The right amount of iron, the right amount of everything. But the thing is that when I was taking that, I was so nauseous all the time. It was a chewable. So you'd put it in your mouth and you'd chew it up, and it was chalky, and the taste was just awful, and it would make me want to vomit. It would induce that feeling that I was already getting because I was having esophageal issues or esophagus issues, and I couldn't take it. I did it for a week. I took one a day, chewed it up, awful experience. So after 1 week of doing that, I stopped taking them. So then my second option was to not do anything at all. Idiot. So I didn't take anything. I didn't take a multivitamin, iron, didn't care about my protein intake. There was nothing. And the time that this really kicked in was pre-cancer, because I was having so many issues keeping food down, and I was so tired and so everything that I just was kind of giving up, I guess. And I did that for a few months of not doing anything, not taking anything, and just kind of whatever my body would let me eat, I would just eat it, not really caring if I was getting the nutrition that I needed. Boy, that was a horrible mistake because I had the worst extreme hair loss, the worst fatigue. I mean, I was taking two naps a day, up to 2 naps a day for 4 hours apiece. I was literally awake for like 4 hours throughout the day. The rest of the time I was sleeping. And I knew, like, I think once I realized what I was doing to my body and how I was not benefiting myself, I mean, I was losing all of my hair. I had really dry skin, tired all the time. Yeah, like I just needed to get back on the bandwagon and go full force, go hard, and just do it. Just do it. So then I went in for my third try. I ended up going to PatchMD's website and I picked up some of these little topical patches. So we have the Iron Plus, the Vitamin D3, B12 Plus, and a Multivitamin Plus. They're all topical patches. So you put this on, you wear it for 8 hours, and then you take it off. Wait 8 hours, put another one on. I have so many things to say about these. So I never felt better. I did these for 2 weeks, a solid 2 weeks, and never noticed anything. I was still extremely tired, still had a lot of muscle weakness, and then overall weakness in general, and I had a lot of hair loss still. Not extreme, like without having anything, but it's almost like my body was not absorbing enough from these. And they gave me rashes. Like I at first wore them, I wore 2 on this arm and then 2 on this arm, which I have a video or a picture of that, which I'll put up now. And then I got to the point where I was just really lazy and didn't want to like shave a little area because you're supposed to shave, make sure you're hair free, whatever. So then I just went under my chest and put the 4 of them underneath my like bra line, I guess. And I would wear them at bedtime because that was the perfect 8-hour period for me. And then I could take them off and be fine. But they were leaving me with red marks and they hurt whenever you took them off. They would pull any hair that was there. So I didn't appreciate them. They did not work for me. So I have now put them to the side and have done even more research. And this is where we get into the money stuff because, like, the goods. My 4th and final try, dang it, I've been doing this for 4 days now. And I can't even tell you how much better I feel. I have had less migraines. I took a shower this morning. No, like a few pieces of hair was coming out. Whenever I shampooed and conditioned, and same whenever I brushed, just a few were coming out. I am less lethargic. I have a lot more energy. I sleep better at night. So when I actually am going to bed, I'm actually sleeping now. And yeah, so these are the few things, a few things that I've started doing and will now continue to do because they are working for me. So the first thing is I got these Procare Health multivitamins. These have 45 milligrams of iron in them. They are to take once a day. And these things are bomb. They are capsulated, just a clear little capsule, and you take 1 a day. You get your iron, and you get everything that you need is right here. I mean, ultimately everything you need is right here. So I love these. I will link these down below in the description box because if you had gastric sleeve, this is your go-to. You don't have to chew it. You just swallow it and it dissolves. It doesn't hurt my tummy. It doesn't do anything. I don't feel nauseous. No, nothing. This is perfect. Then I have these. I went to Celebrate's website. And I picked up these calcium citrate soft chews in the caramel flavor. These things taste amazing. They taste like a Werther's. They're so good. I take 3 of these a day. They are 500 milligrams of calcium citrate and 500 international units of vitamin D3 as well, which is something that you need. These things are awesome. 3 a day gets you what you need, which I'll talk about that more here in a second. And it is from the Celebrate website, which I will also link these below. Then I picked up these Celebrate B12 Quick Melts in the flavor Mint. And these things taste bomb. So like I brush my teeth and then I let this melt in my mouth. This tastes really good. It's like just a happy little mint and gives me the energy that I need and the boost to my metabolism that my body needs. So there's that. And then I have a thing called Liquicell. It's in my refrigerator right now. It can be refrigerated or not refrigerated. It is a liquid form of protein. It is very thick, and it's 16 grams of protein per 1 ounce. It's insane. So you're gonna get a lot of protein very quickly. So that has been my saving grace these last like 4 days, because now I will say this, I got the peach mango flavor. Not the biggest fan, so I hold my nose whenever I swallow it. But after I swallow it, drink a little bit of water, flavor's gone. So there's that. So now to talk a little bit about timing. So timing is really, really, really important whenever you're taking your vitamins with the gastric sleeve and also with the bariatric, or with the full bypass, but I'm specifically talking about the sleeve because that's what I had done. So it's really important that you time your pills correctly, because otherwise there will be a lot of malabsorption or lack of absorption. So what they recommend, and I went on to Hopkins University, and this is where I got pretty much all of my information, which I will link that also down below because it is imperative that you guys get this information. I'll even post a picture here of the actual plan itself so you can kind of follow along with me while I talk about it. But for breakfast, so right whenever you wake up, no pills. You don't have to take any. Yay, no pills right when you wake up. The only thing that I do is I take a 1 ounce shot of that Liquicell, that 16 grams of protein for 1 ounce. I take 1 little shot of that, and that's all I do as far as medicine goes. I'll still eat breakfast, but just the medicine side of things, that's all that I do. Then I have a snack. So then 2 hours later, I will have my first snack, and it'll be an actual food item plus one of these calcium citrate chews. With the calcium citrate soft chews, they are 500 milligrams per serving, right? So for snack, I'm gonna have one. For lunch, I'm gonna have one. And then for my next snack, I'm gonna have another one. So I'm using 3 of them a day. So I'm getting 1,500 milligrams of calcium citrate, and we'll talk more about why that's important here in just a second. With my dinner, or with my snack, my last snack and my dinner, I will also then take another 1 ounce amount of that Liquicell protein stuff, and I will just do an ounce at both sittings, both for snack, my last snack, and then for dinner. just because I want to make sure I get my protein in, and that equals to quite a bit of protein. I think I forgot to write down that. But I mean, it's 16 3 times. So 48. I do math quick. I like to math. I hope I said that right, that it was 48. But yeah, I think it's 48. But, or 46. I think it's 46. But I do get 46 of guaranteed grams of protein. So, because of that Liquicell stuff. So that is awesome. So then, with dinner, not only am I taking the Liquicell, but I'm also going to go ahead and let that B12 quick melt pill, I'm going to go ahead and let that melt in my mouth, and I'm going to go at that time and take my Bariatric multivitamin with the 45 milligrams of iron. Now, you want to make sure that between each meal / snack, you are giving yourself 2 hours in between each one. The reason why is because the calcium will not absorb into the body 100% if it's sitting too close to the time that you are taking your Bariatric multivitamin that has the iron in it. So calcium is absorbed in the body in amounts of 500 to 600 milligrams per entrance into the body. Any more than that, it won't absorb. You'll just pee it out. So it's necessary that, since the goal is to get about 1,500 plus, which I'll talk about that here in a second, of calcium in your body, it's imperative that you're giving your body enough time to absorb that before having to absorb something else. Also, with that being said, the multivitamin, if the multivitamin and the calcium citrate are taken too close together, the multivitamin will be less effective. And you can't afford that. Can't afford that. So a few extra tips that I wanted to tell you guys. Do not do gummies. Avoid gummies at all costs. They typically do not have all of the vitamins and minerals that your body actually needs. So they either don't have or don't have enough of the minerals and vitamins that your body actually needs. So just stay away from gummies, even though they taste great and they're cute and they're, I don't know, easy to consume. I don't know. Just avoid them. You're not getting what you need from them. Then with your calcium, you want to make sure that you get something that's easily absorbed, a type of calcium that your body will easily absorb. And the best calcium for your body to absorb is calcium citrate. You want to also make sure that you're getting 1,200 milligrams to 1,500 milligrams. And I am getting 1,500 milligrams by taking 3 of these soft chews a day. And they taste good. They are like candy. So they're like my gummy supplement. Then with your vitamin D, you want to at least be getting 3,000 IUs. I keep saying it wrong. International units, IU. Okay, I just wrote it wrong. All right, so 3,000 IUs of D3, vitamin D3. So if you were to purchase this Bariatric with 45 grams of iron, you will actually already be getting 3,000 international units of vitamin D3. It comes in this. So you don't have to worry about taking an extra pill. It's already here. Multitasker. Then you have your B12. So the vitamin B12, you need to get at least 350 to up to 500 micrograms per day, or do 1,000 one day, skip a day, take 1,000, skip. So you're going to alternate getting in 1,000 micrograms. Now, I will tell you this, that with this Bariatric, multivitamin, you're getting 1,000 micrograms right here, and you're going to take this every day. So you don't even necessarily have to go this route, but I am extremely lethargic. So I'm going to be taking this for as long as I feel necessary, and then I'll back off and just stick with this. But then also there's iron. So they do make bariatric multivitamins without iron, so it won't have any iron in it. But iron is one of the main causes why you experience fatigue and lethargy and hair loss and all that kind of stuff. So it's important that you do get some amount of iron in your body, especially if you're menstruating. If you're still at the age of being able to menstruate, you haven't exceeded that, then you're gonna want to take at least 45 milligrams to 60 milligrams of iron. So if you're taking this multivitamin, you're automatically getting the 45 milligrams of iron. And then if your doctor deems it necessary, you can add more iron into that. If you are not menstruating any longer, then the need for iron decreases. So then you're looking at about 36 milligrams as a daily requirement if you're not menstruating. Menstruating, 45 to 60 milligrams of iron. Not menstruating, 36 milligrams. Okay. Yeah. So that's all of the information that I got, and I think it's pretty wild that I went so long without getting my act together and feeling like complete dog poo. But not anymore. I mean, seriously, like the last 4 days have been brilliant. I mean, I still want to nap, but it's because I'm bored. But like I have energy. Like it takes me a long time to take a nap now. As before, I could just lay my head down and I'd be out like a light. I mean, it's great. I'm telling you. So check out all the links down below. Just kind of get a feel for it yourself. You got to do what your body feels like it needs, but just forewarning, take a multivitamin and get one like this. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. I had a sample of this whenever I first started on my journey. I had 2 of them. I took them. Like, it wasn't right away because I had this big old thing of woman's vitamin. This is literally the only thing I took for the first 3 months of my journey. And this doesn't have enough of things that I need at all. At all. Wow, I'm just now looking at it. B12, 6 micrograms. And I need 350 to 500 micrograms. This is not what you want. You would have to take a crap ton of these. And then you'd be overdoing it on your vitamin D3. You'd be getting enough calcium though. You'd be overdoing the calcium, you'd be overdoing the iron if you just had this for your B12. Don't do these. Too much of some things and not enough of other things. Just go straight for the bee's knees and go to Procare Health and pick this up. Adjust your iron as needed, like we talked about. But seriously, they are a game changer. And I'm so happy that I finally got myself on a regimen that works for me. And I really hope that those of you that are struggling to find your happy medium, that this helps somewhat. All right, guys, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And please leave a comment. If there was anything that you found super, super helpful, please comment about it. I'd really like to know if this information is beneficial for you or not. You know, let me know if you thought it was a complete waste of time too to watch. But I will see you guys in my next video, and